everyone, Bobby Dirkens here. Well, this is the Clemson NC State post game. I waited just a couple of hours. I fixed me some food. I enjoyed. All I'm going to say is I'm loving it. It was a great day to be a Clemson Tiger fan. Hello to Ryan Stanfield, Dr. 2000K, Uncle Luke. May there to all of you. May there all of you. Thank you so much for saying hello to me. And hello to, I just did a burpee talk. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. First of all, if you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Your life will only be enriched and made better. Like putting oil in your car. It runs. And that's what I'm doing. James, good to see you. Antoine, good to see you. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Michael Brown, I got tons of people right now. It's like I'm reading the phone book. You know, it's just coming on here. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into this game. Leading up to this game, NC State ran their mouth so much that they wrote a check with their mouth that their ability could back up. And they got kicked out for insufficient funds. Hey, Yolanda, good to see you. Robert, good to see y'all. Bunk gang, good to see you. Even though you say my team still sucks. The truth is, Clemson wins the game 41-7. Now, personally, I thought 35-17, 31-17, somewhere in there. That's what I thought. You know, I know Pigskin Pete thought that the NC State might even drop 21 points on us, but we would still win by about 2 touchdowns. We did not see this coming. But let's stop here and let's look at reality. The truth is that NC State lost 8 players off their defensive squad. And I said preseason, y'all think y'all were going to be good. You're not going to be that great. Then you go and you look at who they play. They haven't really played anybody worth the crap. And their game with West Virginia was canceled due to a hurricane. They got lucky. While the coast was getting destroyed, they actually benefited from it. It's like somebody filing false insurance claims. Of course that's hail damage on my car, says the guy with the ball-peen hammer had been pounding all over it. Here's the deal. NC State lost a lot. They lost Hines, but the guy they never talk about, and they only made mention of him one time, and I'm a Clemson fan, I know about him, is Samuel. May there, DJ Lee! May there! May there! But Samuel did everything. They lost him last year. They lost Hines. The deal is, NC State, aside from Ryan Finley and Jacoby Myers, they had lost a lot, and those were the 2 players that was really left. Clemson exposed that today. Honestly, Clemson got sloppy. They could have very easily put up 56 points on NC State. Very easily. My point in all of this game is that NC State is trying to make this a rivalry. They've been running their mouth. In fact, I think the reason that they have they came in and they were totally tired was because they spent all their energy instead of preparing for the game, just talking trash about it. Oh yeah, you know, we're really believing in this. And if I don't take up for my guys, who is going to take up for my guys? I'm the coach. Well, Dave, your #1 job is not to take up for your guys. Just get you guys ready for a game. And running your mouth to a team who looks like they're going to make their 4th consecutive college football playoff, who just won the national championship the year before last, ain't a good start to be taking up your team. But it is a great way to poke, literally, a tiger, make them piss off, pick their tiger striped tail up, and lay the biggest, milkiest doo-doo all over you and your team. And that's exactly what they did. Trevor Lawrence had his first 300-yard game of his college football career. He was 26 of 39, 308, and 1 touchdown. Travis Etienne, who's been averaging crazy yardage, did not have a ton of yardage today. He was 15 carries, only 39 yards. But he did cap off 3 touchdowns. Totally fine with me. T. Higgins, 8 receptions, 119 yards, 1 touchdown. But I'm telling you, players got to catch the ball left and right. You are right, Yolanda Banks. I threatened them within an inch of their life that they even looked at those towels we washed my tires with. I'd kill every one of them. May there, Josh Watson. Good to see you. Thank you for joining me. And in just a second, if y'all stay tuned, I'll give you Dave Doran's top 4 reasons of why they lost the game today and why he wants it investigated. Just stick with me. Hey, Space Mountain, been wanting to go there someday. The ball got spread to everybody. Thompson, Overton, Chase, Ross called a bunch of passes today. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, all I'm going to say this. The Wolf Pack was completely and totally, truly overrated. Robert, you say your wife thinks I'm hilarious. Thank you. I think that y'all were good people. I wanted to say something like, I think she's hilarious too, but I've never met her. She could be a very serious woman. She could be a very funny woman. She could be a woman deep in depression. Or she could be someone who chuckles at the least of anything. Kind of like somebody's under the table tickling her toes. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Clemson did what they did. Clemson even played sloppy. But the truth is, they won 41-7. They put their fist in their face and they said, this is what we're going to give you. And they did. Scott, you're right. Scott, thank you. Good to see you. College football, that's it. Really good to see you. May there to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for my top 4 reasons? Top 4 reasons that Dave Doran and the Wolfpack are offering as excuse of why they lost the game to Clemson and why they want it investigated. Are you? I need yeses. I need thumbs up, yeses. I need you to share this sucker. I need people to know about this. I'm going to eat a chip while I wait. Chip. I hate it when people take chips and they just like crumble them in their mouth. They make it louder than what it has to be. I'd rather shave with a dull razor than deal with that. Well, here we go. Here we go. Top 4 reasons that the NC State Wolfpack says made them lose the game, and now they want an investigation. Starting with number 1. There's Russian meddling. Vladimir Putin is sitting over there in Moscow with everything in the world that's going on. The very first thing he wants is NC State to lose because he can't put up with it. I'm just telling you, it is what it is. Just is what it is. He wants it investigated. He believes Vladimir Putin was part of this entire thing. Number 2 reason that NC State lost this game, what encouraged it, what made it happen, and why they want it investigated by the coaching staff at NC State is the Illuminati. Now, we don't want to believe that they exist. We feel crazy for even saying the words Illuminati. But then every now and again we say Illuminati, we even want to whisper it just in case they are real and they're listening. NC State says the Illuminati had kidnapped the majority of their good players, and the reason why they lost was because that wasn't even them out there. The Illuminati had some special interest to where if Clemson won today, the world would go as they wanted. Number 2, the Illuminati. Number 3, the head referee, Jeff Flanagan, is the long-lost brother of Dabo Swinney. Dave Doran has demanded that both them men give a piss test. And if they'll piss in a cup, he is absolutely certain that Jeff Flanagan swung the game for his long-lost brother, the Dabo Swinney. He was demanding it'd be interesting. He just wants to know. Number 4, and the last reason why NC State believes they lost this game. Hey, man, you mad, brah? Good to see you. I always mess your name up, but you've been following me since day 1. May there. Number 4 reason. Nick Saban is somehow involved because he wants to see Clemson for a 4th consecutive year. He believes that Nick Saban is somehow weirdly maybe even slightly pervertedly attracted to Clemson orange. He wants to see Dabo Swinney, and just listen. In the truth is, he believes behind closed doors that Nick Saban has a non-sexual crush on Dabo Swinney, and he wished he was him. He wished, though he won, he wished he had his charisma. There's the reasons why NC State believes they have lost this game. It dealt nothing with talent. It dealt nothing with ability. It deals nothing with them losing 8 players on the defensive side of the ball. It deals nothing with them losing 2 of the most explosive players on the offensive side of the ball. All it really deals with is they live in delusion. And I quote my good friend Pigskin Pete when he said last night to me on the phone, I dare say, this is him, quote, Pigskin Pete, quote, I dare say the NC State fans are about as bad, if not as bad, as South Carolina fans at being delusional. That, my friend, is really bad. I would rather be accused of being a member of ISIS than joining those 2 teams and their fan base and how they act. It is what it is. The last time I got this mad about something, I was a teenager. And my buddy, he told me, he said, Stacy's coming over. We were both single. We were teenagers. I was like 17. He said, Stacy's coming over. Got a good friend, Stacy, coming over. In my head, I thought, whoo, Stacy's a sexy name. Lord, and then my mind began to run. I was like, whoo, bet she looks like she's from California. Maybe a lot of country flair like she's from Georgia. Blonde hair. Kind of a little sexy flirtiness to her. And I'm sitting there going, how am I going to ask her out? Maybe, I don't know. Why, well, who are you? I'm young Bobby Dirkens. I'm strapping. Would you like to go somewhere and tongue kiss? I don't know. Would you like to go down to the Sizzler? I'll get you something off the all-you-can-eat bar, and then we can go back and make eyes at my place. So, all of a sudden, hear a car pull up, and he goes, that's Stacy right there. Well, good. Whew. The time I had been rehearsing in my head had come to fruition. I was ready to walk out there and throw my best moves on Stacy. And then a dude gets out. I thought, he's not too big. I'll punch him. That's definitely Stacy's boyfriend. I can take him. It's no big deal. And nobody else got out. And I heard, listen to me. I heard him say, hey, Stacy, how you doing? And this dude goes, I'm doing good. Pissed me off. It played with my mind. That's one of my only problems with the South, is sometimes we name men women names. Stop doing that. I'm glad Clemson won this ball game. I mean, we know what's going on with them. We know what they're doing. We know what they got in store for them. Next game is going to be at Florida State. I'm going to tell you right now, I used to be worried about this game. I used to be worried about this game in my mind. I used to be worried about this game in my heart. I used to think about, they've got Fisher over there calling the plays, and whether you're you like Florida State or not, they always brought a lot of talent. But let me tell you this. Let me be very, very blunt to you. We need to go in and play tough because upsets can happen. But Florida State, you are what I always call it, pisses them off, you're a shell of history. You have the Florida State uniforms, except for when you wear those ugly ones you started out with this year. Lord, did a blind person pick that out? Y'all look like a poor D3 school coming out there in those uniforms. Who picked that out? Somebody with horrible taste? Whew. The team that your head coach just left is doing just fine without him. They're running the same offense that he was running, but somehow they went 6-6 last year, right? While he was there. And he left, and now they're doing better. And the conference is just as bad as it was back then. Just a year ago. You're running a whole new system. Yes, you won today. Congrats. The truth is, Clemson's going to beat Florida State at Doak Campbell. And that's it. We're going to win that game. So, I will be at the Louisville game with Pigskin Pete and Prince 6'1". It's going to be a good time. We're going to go have a good time. I've already saved up enough bail money for all 3 of us. Nothing serious, just, you know, minor misdemeanors. But look really, really forward to that. It's going to be a good time. Everybody, go ahead and subscribe. My buddy Paul Jameson is on right now covering the Ohio State game. Whether you love Ohio State, whether you hate them with all of your guts and make you'd rather, you know, be shot in the head with a nail gun, still go check out Paul. Paul is good people. I like Paul. Paul is good people. Good people. So, go check him out. Somebody asked me about Rondell Moore. Is that the little freshman from Purdue? I think it is. I think that's the little freshman from Purdue. Tell me. I think it is. Yeah, he's that freshman that everybody under the sun offered a scholarship to, but he ended up going to Purdue because he had ties to Jeff Brom. That guy's really talented. He's elusive. He's quick. He can turn on a dime. Very explosive. Got good hands. He'll probably go down as the greatest player in Purdue. His very first game, he set Purdue records. In his very first game. I watched that game against Northwestern, but they still lost. The thing about him is he'll probably be one of those players that goes down the greatest to ever play at Purdue, aside from like Drew Brees or somebody like that. He'll probably go into the league and he'll do well. The problem is he's at Purdue. And unless Purdue can turn some things, they'll win a couple of games they probably shouldn't. They'll lose some games they probably shouldn't. They'll be exactly what we've always known Purdue to be. But he, as a player, to answer your question, that youngin, Rondell Moore, he's very, 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 very talented. Can squat over 600 pounds. I remember that about him. He can squat over 600 pounds. He's only 5'9", like 175. And they're probably being nice about the 5'9" part. So, very, very talented young man. Ohio State, I think they're going to win this ball game. I talked to Paul before I called into his show. If you go in there and call into him, talk to him. He's really entertaining. He's good people, and subscribe to him if you hadn't. But I was telling him, I said, Ohio State and the Big Ten needs to calm down right now, and just realize something. Ohio State's done won this thing. Don't you give me that bunch of Michigan crap. Don't you tell me that Michigan's back. Don't you tell me how they've improved. They may have improved. They have not improved to Ohio State. And newsflash to everybody, including, listen to me, including Ohio State fans, who this week Nick Bosa left and your world is over. You're like, oh, he's gone. Your entire team did not leave you this week. Your entire team did not leave you this week. You have an entire team. You have an entire coaching staff. And I know some of y'all are mad at me for me saying this. I did not say I'm an Ohio State fan, but y'all know I tell the truth even when it's about my own team. I'm going to tell you this. Big Ten, Ohio State's winning this sucker. Even if it comes down to that Michigan game, they're winning that game. You know why? Because I've watched Michigan play a lot. I've watched just enough boring Big Ten football to know that Ohio State is head and shoulders above everybody. Are they above an upset? No. But are they above everybody? Abso-freaking-lutely. So there you go. Ohio State's probably going to make it into the college football playoff. Purdue is probably going to blow this, and how they're going to blow it? Depth. Depth always wears down a team. Always wears down a team. I've sat and watched it 100 times. It may annoy you. You may want Ohio State to lose this game. You may hate them. I really don't care about them. You know, I'm a big Clemson fan. All I care about is Clemson. But the truth is, listen to me. The truth is, listen to me. Ohio State, like them or not, is the best. Listen to me. They are the best team in their conference. I didn't say in the country. I said in their conference. Talent, coaching, longevity. That's a big word I just learned recently. They're the best team in their conference. Could they lose this game? Yes. I don't think it's a... I would not be surprised if this game goes into the fourth quarter and Ohio State beats them. It's called depth. Y'all use your brain. Don't use your butthole. Come on. Hokie Tiger, I will tell you this. Listen to me. I will agree with you. You got to believe that they could get the upset. But don't take that belief like to Santa Claus level. Santa Claus level gets kind of creepy. This stranger from a foreign land is going to come in and bring children whom he really doesn't know, but he has their names stashed away. He's going to bring them first-class Tier 1 presents. That doesn't sound weird. Oh, and then you find out that the guy's been groping around on your wife because your wife saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. That sorry son of a gun, he comes in my head red, comes to my house red suit or not. He's over there macking on my wife, grabbing up her left butt cheek. Let me tell you what's going to happen. Oh, the South is going to rise again. It's going to come in this form, and the army of Bobby's going to hit him, and I'm going to knock him slap off that reindeer, and then I'm going to shoot his deer and turn him into jerky. There you go, Santa. That's for not bringing me my bike when I asked for it when I was 5 years old. You sorry son of a gun. Lord help me. Sorry. I think I had one beer too many. Well, everybody, it's time for me to go. Go downstairs and cool off. Maybe my wife will make out with me or something. But y'all be good. Subscribe to me. Go check out Paul Jameson. Go check out Pixie and Pete. Go check out Volunteer Roadshow. Somebody needs to check on him because Alabama absolutely, Lord, pulled their hemorrhoids out of him today. Anyway, go check on them. Y'all be good. Good to see you. Good to see you, Yolanda. Good to see you all. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Find me on Twitter at B.Dirkens. Find me at the Bobby Dirkens. Hey, Bulldog, you're not late. You're not late. I'm just ending early. It's good to see you, Bulldog. Thanks for joining the show. Everybody, y'all remember, y'all keep showing up. And Lord knows, Robert, you know, I'll keep showing out. No matter how many times I shave that wild hair, it just keeps growing back. Bobby Dirkens. Turn on.